Okay, so this is it. Jumping into F1 2017 online, the big thing, the thing that everyone wants Codemasters to get right in this game, the online section. After all, this is such a good game, and we're already jumping into spectating session. This looks very promising. Side by side, classic cars through Blanchimont. How could you get better than that? Shout out to these two drivers. They are racing very cleanly, it's got to be said. Very nice switchback maneuver. And that is the Ferrari drive up into P4 around Spa. Now we're on board with the leader, Warden99, a good friend of mine. I'm watching him win a dominant drive, really. Current across the line now to win the race. Wait, he's been disqualified. What the... And that's a very recurring theme that happens throughout this game. But anyway, this is clip number 2 now. And this is on board of me a couple of races later. The first lap around the short circuit of USA. It's got to be said, it's a pretty good lap. We're qualified P2 on the grid. Yeah, so it's not bad. Definitely looks pretty promising for the race, which I believe will be a 5-lapper. One thing I've got to be said about that online, I like this ranking system. It brings back the days of F1 2012. It's actually really nice to see the fact that you get rewarded for the races you finish, the positions you finish in, how clean you are. I like that, but for some reason when I pressed A, it kicked me up back to the lobby. I'm not sure why, and I tried to rejoin after a few minutes later. So this is me rejoining the race, and the other guys... It's a quite full lobby, by the way. The guys are already started. So we're readying up, and we're just sat in the grid waiting for players. We're just going to be here for all eternity, aren't we? Yeah, we are. It's just, I mean, we're on a nice, pretty pink Force India, and we're just sat here waiting for hours.
A few moments later.
Oh, and now we see some cars actually coming around. They're starting the second lap. The Ferrari weaves to the left for some reason, even though we're way off the racing line. But we're just sat in the grid doing nothing. I can't move. I'm just looking around the car. That's all I can do is change the camera settings. That's it. I can't control the car. And we're about to get rear-ended by the Torosso. I believe that's actually Warden99 again, who I was talking to in group chat, in party chat at the time. And I asked him to try something, ram this, see if moving him would give me like a jump start or something, could actually get moving. But nope, still can't control my car, and all I'm doing is just sat just over the start finish line, just watching the cars go past. Good thing that there's no... Oh, there we go. We actually didn't record that. I think that might be the second or third lap, but the Haas there completely rear-ended me. I'm not actually sure if there's someone in the party chat, or if they tried to ram me intentionally, or if they just somehow just lost sight of me or whatever. But this is on board of Warden. He actually captured the moment I was hit there. But I must have been another time I was hit or something, and he actually retired from that. So truly bizarre. I'd actually ask Warden that right there. Nice editing fail right there. And we got hit with the Mercedes for good measure. So I mean, I still can't control my car. Lucky these cars don't have handbrakes, otherwise I'd be rolling back down the hill by now. And this old New Zealand Ryan is still racing, and he got a legal overtake on me. It says on their screen I'm like in 14th place. So how have they got a legal overtake? How? My mind just doesn't comprehend. How come I can't race? Is it completely desynced me out with the rest of the grid or something? And now this is the end of the race. There's on board in New Zealand Ryan, him actually watching me. This is his clip still. So thanks again for him sending it in to me. And I can't do anything. So eventually what I had to do was retire from the session for them to actually progress, because they were still waiting for me even though I hadn't begun the race yet. But that's clip number 3. We're spectating someone about to start their race, and there's no car in that garage. And we're looking at the engineer's Panzer. Now we're looking at him just casually leaning on the jack there. And we've got 4 tyres, looking very nice, but not moving anywhere. Anyway, so clip number 4, and when we finally connect to another session, we get taken out straight away in Melbourne. Yep, that's very lovely. In intermediate conditions, sat in the gravel trap. That race couldn't have gone much worse. And now, clip number 5. This is around Bahrain. This is another online session, and already we're in a practice session. Everyone disqualified, so the disqualified glitch is back, and it's very common in this game. The amount of times I've been disqualified from sessions, I might as well do a little mini montage at the end of this video. The amount of disqualification glitches. It's ridiculous. But anyway, see if you can see what's wrong with this clip here. I'm spectating 3 cars going out on their laps. They're all on intermediate tyres. But why are they intermediate? There's some guy on softs there, but why were they on intermediates? Why didn't they just change tyres? It turns out you can't actually change tyres. It's completely frozen here out, and you cannot select a dry compound. You are just stuck on the wet and intermediate tyres, which is stupid considering it's Bahrain and those tyres are never ever being used there. And they probably never will, because it hardly ever rains. Just completely ridiculous. Yeah, F1 2017, unfortunately, it's crap online. The rest of the game is really good. I will cover that in a video overviewing the game soon, but the online feature is broken. Hopefully it gets fixed pretty soon. But going back to the actual clip itself, there's nothing really else we can do. We're just going to go to track now on the intermediate tyres. It doesn't even change the tyre when it says that we're on an unsuitable compound. It still doesn't let us change the tyre. So yeah, we're just going to do the comedic thing and go to track on intermediate tyres. I'm expecting many spins and not much going anywhere else really. It's weird, yeah. So I did actually a poll on Twitter the other day when I was pretty angry at the game, and comparing this to F1 2015, seeing which online is worse. And to be fair, I don't think it's as bad as 2015, the online. It's definitely fixable. There's really just only a few glitches, a few big glitches obviously, but I don't think it's as bad as 2015. The connectivity is alright. I haven't seen that too much lag. There's been a bit, but it's not been that bad. But even so, it's not made a good impression so far, the online in this game, and hopefully it gets fixed for a later patch. I don't know, what are your guys' thoughts? Post them down in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys next time.